My fellow empaths, come, let us have a conversation. Being an emotionally sensitive person is actually a good thing, a very beautiful thing, especially if you're a man. And I know we live in this world that tells you that for a man to be emotionally sensitive is weakness. Trust me, that is malarkey. This is something that a lot of women naturally have, and because of patriarchy, a lot of women get away with it. But a man who is emotionally sensitive is basically a man who exudes a lot of feminine energy, and this is a real flex. Feminine energy is that of intellect, that of creativity. So, an emotionally sensitive person is someone, especially if you're a man, is someone who is winning by default. There is nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with being an emotionally sensitive person. Even I am an emotionally sensitive person. This on its own is a superpower. Trust me on this. Your ability to exude feminine energy, your ability to think, your ability to create, your ability to see beauty in the world, that is a flex. Trust me. The problem is your lack of ability to regulate your own emotions. That's the problem. This word is ruthless. This word is mean. This word is a hot motherfucking mess. It's intentionally created to be like that. If you have listened to a lot of my teachings, I have talked about this life not being real. This is an illusion. Let me break it down even further. First of all, disclaimer, I am not Christian. I do not identify as Christian. I do believe that religion, in as much as religion is very beautiful, it has created more division than not. However, I do read a lot of the Bible and the Quran, and a lot of people have told me that my teachings are also Buddhist. But in my opinion, all of these religions are the same. But for the sake of familiarity, I'm going to refer to the Christian Bible. Imagine when God created Adam and Eve, of course not literally. Imagine Adam and Eve as beings that are not physical in physical form like you and I. Imagine when they ate from that fruit of knowledge of good and evil, they fell into a slumber, and this is the manifestation of that slumber. This is the sleep. This sleep, this dream is not a real place. This is a result of their fall from grace. So this world is a result of their fall from grace. This is cause and effect, meaning that this world is a hot mess. It is meant to be a hot mess. It is designed to be a hot mess. So it makes no sense for you to spread your energy thin in a world that is intentionally and intelligently designed to be a hot mess. You need to conserve your energy. Your energy is what will take you back home in the waking, okay? God's divine power has given us everything we need to wake up and go home, including your feminine energy and, of course, your masculine energy. If you do not know how to regulate your own emotions, this is basically EQ. If you lack EQ, the ability to regulate your own emotions, this world will suck you dry. There's a lot of succubus out here. There's a lot of energy sucking vampires out here. Remember, like I've mentioned, it is not your duty to regulate somebody else's emotions. That is not your duty. And it's also narcissistic for someone else to expect you to regulate their emotions. This is equivalent to me not working, you working, and I have the audacity to expect you to work. And at the end of you working, you give me your money. See how that doesn't make any sense? Exactly. You, a grown ass man or a grown ass woman, get your ass up and go work and make your own money. My money is for me as well. Your job, numero uno in this world, is to intentionally do your best. Period. You cannot fix people. Only people can unfuck themselves. Okay? It is not your duty to fix people. It's actually quite narcissistic for you to try to fix other people. A sick patient will go to the hospital. The doctor doesn't go knocking on the door. It is not your duty to drag someone to the hospital. If they are in pain enough, they will go to the hospital. Do not let anybody suck your energy dry. Like I've mentioned before, if the relationship, if the interaction, if the companionship, if the partnership, if the ship exudes any type of stress, it is time for you to move on because that is not love. Like I've mentioned in my book that is published, by the way, love is love, even when it's tough. Love is light, even at night. If it is not light, it is not love. If it is not love when it's rough, it is not love. If you feel that thing Doesn't matter what it is. If you feel that thing with that person, react accordingly. Don't label it as negative or bad. React accordingly and move on. This life is too short for you to spread your energy thin. Conserve your feminine energy. That will take you home. And being an emotionally sensitive person, man or woman, but especially as a man, is very, very, very beautiful. Don't let anybody in this sad ass world tell you that as a man, it is wrong for you to be an emotionally sensitive person. But the trick is regulating your own emotions. And I know this is very difficult, but practice makes perfect. Alternatively, you will spread your energy thin and you will inevitably be the loser in the equation. Uche, peace and love.